yesterday or? Sometimes I can push on parts of my elbow that they recommend if you have like golfer's elbow or something. If you push really hard and you kind of move back and forth, they said it kind of breaks up like scar tissue, and it feels good for a little bit, for like, you know, like a day or two. Then you gotta do it all again. Well, it's a lot better than this massive hurting pain that you feel like you can't move your arm hardly. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But it's better than being in massive pain all the time.
Back to work at, what you call it today?
Yep. She watches every one of my videos.
That's handy. Let's hope she has a good day today. Can't really go back to the other one now.
She wouldn't, you wouldn't go back even if she could.
Well, parties are so short they closed the lobby again.
Dang. Yeah. Oh yeah, one of my friends lives in up there in Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah.
He said, you know, they have a rocket place up there for NASA or whatever, and an Army weapons depot.
Yep.
He said that normally they blow stuff up there, you know, every couple times a week, like small stuff.
Yep.
He said last night at like 1 o'clock, he says, there's this massive explosion. I thought like a nuke had gone off, or they were testing a Moab or something. It rocked the crap. His words, rocked the crap out of my house. Pictures fell off the wall. He says, I thought my truck in my garage exploded.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what they're testing. Says he called into work because he works like a central dispatch. He says getting calls all over the city about this man, like it's like rocking the entire city.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I went and looked online, like an hour later, it's like no news, no nothing. Nobody's saying a thing.
To ignore it. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, tick.
Never happened. You were never here.
Yeah, it never happens. Yeah.
Well, he's got a coat now for sitting. He's got a different spot.
And I was telling him, you know, I watch like 12 of these prepper videos like every day online. So, you know, honestly, what you're saying does not surprise me. They've had fires and stuff blowing up all over the planet in the U.S. for like 6 months.
Yeah, well,
you know, just like the other day, they had like 4 of these really huge Amazon warehouses catch fire and burn to the ground within 2 days. 4 of them in different parts of the country. That's not normal. That's definitely not in a 2-day period. I mean, like, that's just like, wow. Something's going on. That's a red light. Oh, it's green now.
Thank you.
Got lucky on that one.
Yeah, I was reading the specs on Sentinel missile, and I was trying to envision how they were going to do some of this stuff. Eventually, there'll be pictures, I suppose. They're going to go from 15 launch control facilities to 8.
Well, what sense that makes?
None. And
But they're not removing the amount of missiles.
nope, same amount of missiles. So your flight area.
One flight area has more responsibility for something.
Almost twice.
That is totally stupid.
So the other thing is,
do they just not have the manpower?
Your response time will not be as good, because before, for 10 LFs, 1 launch control facility, and figure the response time. Now, in the Grand Forks wings, which doesn't exist anymore, there was some elongated flight areas, and they had to swap who was covering what if they were available. Flight response times were sometimes long. Well, they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be kind of in the middle of all their LFs, or in a good location where it's not.
I just think about the ones in Montana. I'm like, there's some ones that are way out from the base.
They built those to be more survivable and more dispersed.
I know some of those.
You see, they put them down there in between those mountains.
Yeah, but they're in between those hills and stuff. And like, some of those are some. I don't know how far some of them from their LFs, but I mean,
a long ways. Yeah.
From the base, they're quite far.
Well, they might have to double the force at the launch control facilities and have 2 ART teams, 2 CERT teams. You know.
There was one complex that was like, it was closer to what was it they said? One was closer to the edge of the wing for F.E. Warren than it was to Malmstrom.
And F.E. Warren.
Whoa, that's a difference here.
F.E. Warren had back when I was there.
That's a difference. That's actually closer to their wing for their base for choppers than it would be from Malmstrom. I'm like, huh? Oh yeah, it goes like down into like Wyoming. I'm like,
yes. Well, you had Wyoming, Colorado, Nebraska, and the Nebraska birds were
that's for sure. Yeah.
And then it was an argument over who had authority legally if you were asking for sheriff response or rural fire department response. And when we caught that missile site topside on fire, that was a lot of my problem. Okay, I said our team broke down, lost communications with the camper team, got interzone alarm indicating possible helping hand. We're going to declare it a helping hand and up channel the SAC. our team broke down, so I fired up my fire team. The fire team reports from the turret. You can hear the explosions in the background. Explosions on the site, fire on the site. You know, and I said, okay, declaring a covered wagon, probable hostile attack against the site, and site on fire. Because that's what you had, right? Picked up the red phone, brief the command controllers, who brief SAC, who brief Air Force, who wake up the National Command Authorities, because you've got fires and explosions on a launch facility of a Minuteman missile, and that goes right to the top.
Oh yeah.
Real quick. And then we found out, okay, we lost. I thought sure we had 2 dead. I think, well, nope, one of them's alive. Okay, well, we've got 1 dead for sure. Nope, he's alive too. Okay, now we started asking, did he get his guns out? Yeah, okay, got his guns out. What about the NSA code material? It's gone. Okay, supersede that code material. And nobody's at the Legion on a Monday. Maybe because it's a holiday.
Oh, that's never stopped them before.
I'm just telling you. You see anybody there?
Maybe they're at Artie's.
Well, we can go take a look.
Well, that's never...
Well, Isai is up by the hotel. See if there's anybody up here at Artie's.
I'm surprised at that, actually.
No.
There's always usually somebody.
Not today. Looks like they're all at
Milo
Hardee's.
never showed up.
Looks like they're at Hardee's.
Okay, well, maybe Milo didn't show up.
Oh, maybe all kinds of things, John. Yeah, it looks like that's where everybody's at.
That's fine.
Maybe they're having trouble with the Legion, or maybe Milo's sick. Funeral? I would have been made a bit aware of funerals. Okay.
There you go.
And D is here. So I got.
I actually almost retired before the merge happened, and Hirsch actually talked me down. Hyper was like the most fast track promotion like ever in like BCDOJ history. He went from T-Mod to like head admin in like 3 months.
November to January.
I joined staff team December of 2019. My staff team because they caught me dual planning in LSRP, and then LSRP fell apart in first part of actually middle part of January. Then we all got our staff. Me, Crypto, and Pascal got our staff roles back, and Crypto and Pascal decided to retire about a month later, and I just stayed. Senior moderator to admin seemed like it took forever.
My longest waiting period was, I think, admin to senior admin.
Oh, I probably waited a good 4 or 5 months before promotion admin. I figured maybe people, they just didn't trust me or something.
The oldest guy had the funniest name for his never mind called him something else.
Other stuff to the county?
Yeah, I had explained to him why the 101D was such an awesome read.
Oh, yeah. No, did you hand in that stuff for that survey thing for the power company or the stuff for my medical thing?
That's already been done.
Okay.
But we need to have you call the doctor. So
yeah, I know.
The 2 authorizations from the other for the CPAP and the machine.
Yeah.
Today.
Yes.
Kind of like a group calling thing or something?
Chat groups.
I don't know how that works.
Basically, it's a big message board type thing.
Okay.
And there's voice chat rooms and different pages and different channels for different
Can I change my age on my thing? I know I put 68. Do you have to put a day or just on my Facebook thing? Can you just put a month and year? You don't have to put a date? The actual day?
Some people, I think I said in there, well, only you see that.
Well,
it's not the correct age.
Because part of what Sarah asked me after she took a picture of the tattoos, and she asked me how old I was, and it says my age, I listed my birthday at 68, because I didn't want people to know my actual birthday. Because I don't want, that's a security question on some things.
That's fine.
but I want to fix it to the right year.
I think I can do that. I think.
Maybe even the right month. I don't want the right day in there.
Yeah, well, that's fine. We can get it. I think we can set that up. I think.
Sarah's talking about forming some sort of club for this, and other people are talking about getting a tattoo.
I think we can set it up. I think it could be wrong. Not like it's a real big issue or anything.
Well, I just because she came asking me, how old are you?
Old.
And I said, well, how old do you think I am? She looked at me and she said, I said, I'm 72. She said, oh, yeah, that's what I thought you would be. About
there. I'd still be able to say, oh yeah, next year I'll be 40.
Yeah.
And my back feels like it's older.
My back sometimes.
My lower, my back.
Should have seen me after I helped move those cabinets I first had.
Oh yeah.
I moved them out of the Jeep into the truck. And I had this thing of how they were going to fall all over and parts were going to go everywhere, and none of them did. And then I showed what I had, and they went, "Oh yeah, you got capacitors in here, resistors in here,
They like
knobs and switches, and
Did
connectors."
they take that all from you?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh good.
Yeah. There was 3 cabinets, and Lynn took the smallest one, and the biggest one, and Tom took the other one. And in there, Tom found some parts he needed. You know, so it was left over from Rick's jewelry. He got a cabinet that had those 3 cabinets in them, and they were all full of radio parts. Well, some of them were old wound resistors that were this long, like for fixing your old radios and stuff. Some of them are end connectors and barrel connectors.
I just don't want to call a doctor and it's like, oh yeah, you should come in.
I understand, but I have no way to get you a new machine.
Yeah.
Or even your new CPAP.
I just hate to go to the doctor. It's like, go to have a whole appointment just to have an authorization for do things. You should literally be able to get that done over
and
the phone.
he might.
No, he's probably going to want an appointment.
I know, but I'm saying we had that set up.
Physical workup because of authorizations.
I know. I just don't have a way to fix it.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
And I think with the status of the one oxygen machine, probably indication that we need to do something. We're going to probably end up buying it. But that's okay. We can afford it. Just, you know.
Ooh, diesel to 536.
Yeah. Gas is about the same.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah. Well, that tells you how bad things are going to get.
Yeah.
Shipping costs are going up.
Well, everything's going up. Food's going up.
Yeah, I know. And that part of it is shipping. But she said the way it would happen is Medicare would try to give them a 1-year rental, which doesn't cover the cost of the machine. Then they would want the company to eat an 80% loss. And the company said, no, we're not going to. But before, what happened is they paid the rental till it paid for the machine.
Yeah.
And then you got the machine.
Yep.
That's fine. But now they want it to be a 1-year period.
Well, would they reauthorize it after a year?
We can't go anywhere without a thing from Roach.
Yeah, I know.
For your new CPAP. Because she said, they're not going to fix that CPAP, she said.